you, mob? Back for another vlog, video, bunch of bullshit, whatever this is. I tried doing one last night, just didn't work out. Last night was a changeover. I started out alright, but my phone kept ringing. Other truck driving mates ringing up saying g'day. So, and yeah, so it was a bit of a lost cause last night. And I couldn't think of much to say, so I didn't want to put a video out just for the sake of putting a video out. Like I said, I don't want to commit to putting one out every week or every fortnight or whatever it is, just because it's a hard gig to try and, it's an easy gig, but it's a hard gig to try and, what's this word? Trying to find it something that's keep people interested in it is the worst part, because it's just the same run every night. So, you know, I'm spacing it out. I've got a shit ton of work to do when I get home on weekends. I seem to just take on work. Today when I parked up over at the servo where I stopped, you know, like I had all intentions of doing something about a video. We're editing what I took last night, and instead I deleted it all. Just thought, nah, start again. So yeah, so here we are, it's Tuesday night. I'm on my way to Brisbane, and I've got my seat cover thing. Yeah, I'm on my way to Brisbane, so we'll see where this goes. And it's not raining. The worst thing was last night it was raining, and it was just atrocious. It's hard to film when it's raining because I can't stick the camera outside. Oh, Jesus. Some of the new Australian drivers. I can't stick the camera outside and film. It gets covered in water and you can't see anything. So it's not worth filming when it's like that. So
good night.
I'll get over here on this weighbridge, work out what we weigh, and then I'll get out on the road and yeah, we'll have a yarn out there. said earlier, I was trying to do a video last night, changeover video for the run that I'm doing now, and I started, and yeah, the phone rang, so I scrapped that idea, deleted. I kept some video stuff because I might use it for something a bit later on, but yeah, I just scrapped the whole idea of doing that video. I couldn't think of much to talk about either. So, like I said, I didn't just want to put a video out for the sake of putting a video out. We got tree trimming, right lane closed. Right lane closed. Oh, right, yeah. All right. Back over here. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Sound like Chicken Little there. Yeah, I didn't have, I don't know, I couldn't think of much to talk about last night, so today though, I had a couple of things I've got to talk about. One's this fuel crisis bullshit, you know. How the hell we ever got in a state where we had less than 30 days of fuel supply is ridiculous. And then you got all the people hoarding fuel. It's just the fucking toilet paper thing all over again. So they're all buying up fuel. So unless they stick something, bloody idiot, pull in front of me and then slow down. Yeah. So unless they put something in their fuel to preserve it from going off, diesel's not the problem. Petrol is. You know, the fuel's going to go stale. But the fact of the matter is, you're panic buying. You're making everybody else think, oh shit, I've got to buy fuel because everybody else is buying fuel. And what happens with us? You know, like, if we got no fuel to cart all your food and your shit, all the fuel in the world's not going to help you, because you're not going to be able to drive anywhere to get anything because there won't be anything on the shelves. It's as simple as that, you know. So just don't be stupid. But another thing is too, like, I got in this morning and I got to the service station where I stay. Fuel was $2.19 a litre. I should have filled up. I wake up 7 hours later, fuel's $2.37 a litre. Like, how the fuck does fuel go up that much? That's just fuel companies being greedy, I'm sure as shit. Because I've watched, or I've seen posts on Facebook today of people posting up where cheap fuel is. You know, it is absolutely ridiculous what these fuel companies are doing. They got us over a barrel. The government doesn't give a fuck. They reckon they're going to come down hard on them. Nothing ever happens. So I just, yeah, you know, it's just stupid. So we're up here, oh crap, turn that down. We're up here at Beresfield. Got the contraflow again. Geez, the moon looks cool tonight. It's like completely cut in half and orangey looking. But yeah, we're up here at Beresfield. I've just got off the phone to one of our other drivers, and he's been told that the coppers are sitting up here in the 40k zone because they've got contraflow going again. The other night I came through here and they were sitting here, and I got overtaken by someone, and he never even bothered to pull old mate over. So he just stood there and watched him go by. I don't know. They're picky apparently up here by the look of it. But I'll just do my thing, what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, so what have I been up to the last few weeks? Well, window shades for one. I've been making a fair few of them. I've still got a few to make. I'm rectifying a few issues with some that I've had before. So I've got a set to make for a bloke that I've only ever made one set for before. And I finally got in contact with that person that had them, and the glue I was using had an issue with them. So I've since changed glues, but I'm going to have to get in contact with him. So I've got to try and size it up properly again. And then another set for a 610. So I sold a set of them last week, or the other week, and same problem, glue. Let the shade shrink back, so I'm redoing them for a bloke. So I parked up next to him today here at the BP we're at, reshaped the windscreens and reshaped the doors and cut a new windscreen shade out today and brought with me, and we set that in there, and yeah, we've worked out how much more I've got to cut off that. So because I oversized it, so but I'll have that one sorted out as well. So those two poor buggers are my guinea pigs. Sorry, Scotty and Sean. But yeah, they're trucks that I don't get a chance to look at a lot, and like I said, the issue was the glue. I've since changed the glue, so I'm hoping that's the problem sorted. But yeah, there's guys out western New South Wales, grain carters. There's guys up northern New South Wales, they're grain carters. I got another guy who's ordered like 6 sets of shades for the doors. I've got to cut out more templates for classic Kenworth doors, like old school ones, because they're not the same as the new Legends classic doors. They're different. So yeah, I got people that are putting classic doors on, say, 200 Kenworth, so I've got to work out what ones they've got. Yeah, so there's a bit of a backlog of that stuff at the moment, so I haven't had time to enjoy myself. So the missus has been getting a bit cranky with me because I'm spending weekends working and I get home. But it's something I'm trying to set up so I can, you know, one day look at just not driving full time anymore, you know, do it part time. I know the boss is going to hate that idea. Told me I couldn't retire until he does. I asked him when he's going to retire. but I didn't get an answer. But yeah, I like driving and stuff like that, but it's, you know, you got to start thinking about things a bit further into the future. I've still got a couple of years of doing this anyway, so finish paying my house off. But what else have I been up to? Writing songs. I don't even know how I got into that, really. It's just, I think it was more for this channel that I started farting around with music. That I was just doing instrumental stuff to put along to the videos, and then I just thought I'd start trying my hand at writing songs. So yeah, I thought I'd start doing that, and I've been punching a few out. So the music, if you happen to hear them on here, let me know what you think. You know, pretty much all the music on these videos now, from now on, will be stuff that I've made, generated, written, used AI to generate. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying that. Gives me something to think about of a night while I'm driving. If I'm not editing a video, I'm editing a song, working out how to operate the bloody AI programs, because I use 2 AI programs to do it, you know. So it's yeah, it's something different. I couldn't see myself being a musician, even if I could sing. Man, that'd be a tough gig, honestly, until you actually get yourself established. So I got a friend whose daughter's, you know, she's a country music singer, and she's pretty bloody good, and she's doing it all off her own back, doesn't have a record label, you know, goes over to the States, goes to Nashville. Yeah, like, she's doing real well with it, and she's having a fat time, and her other half is in another band, another country band, and he's the drummer. And yeah, so like, you know, I got a constant gig doing this. They don't. They got to rely on people buying their music and this and that. You know, they got to watch every penny they spend when they go and do a tour. You know, so it'll be a hard life. I don't think I could put up with it. You know, I'm pretty casual, but yeah, that'd be a little bit too strenuous for my liking, really. You know. But yeah, like I said, just any music you see on the videos from now on is just stuff that I've made, I've written. So I'll try not to bore you too much with it. But yeah, just be good when this bloody Hexham bypass goes through. Be unreal, actually. And then when Coffs goes through, Coffs is supposed to be at the end, or sometime this year it's supposed to be finished, I reckon. Diesel, $2.40 a litre. I was just talking to one of our drivers, he's from Taree. One of their service stations up that way has run out of diesel. They got none up there, he said. And yeah, so it's just amazing the difference in prices between one place and another, though. Righto. So I've just got the first break for the night. And yeah, grab a coffee, go to the dunny, and yeah, just have a general walk around, stretch legs, because I've been going for, oh well, what is it? It's just on midnight now, and I left at 20 to 9, so just been a little over 3 hours. Had a shit ton of roadworks. It's usually not this long to get here, but yeah, had a heap of roadworks where I stopped a couple of times. So but I'm going to get out, I'm going to go grab a cuppa, say good day to the gang in the servo, and yeah, I'll be back. Alrighty, we're back on the road. I chucked that cuppa down pretty quick. It was pretty good. I needed it. Had a bit of a walk around, chat with another driver from another mob, cut chickens. But I just want to elaborate a little bit more on this fuel thing. For anybody wondering what it costs to run a truck, I can tell you what it's going to cost extra to run this truck. Every Monday I fill it up at our depot in Nowra. I do the changeover, get back to Sydney Tuesday, fill it up Tuesday, go to Brisbane, come back to Sydney Thursday, I fill it up, go to Brisbane, and that gets me back down to the coast, and then Monday I fill it up again. Okay? Now, depending on how heavy we are, tonight we're only 40 tonne, so it's not that heavy. You know, I'm about 8 to 10 tonne lighter than what I have been now the last few weeks. But for anybody wondering what it costs extra now, started last week where I fill up in Sydney, where I stay there, it was $1.86 a litre for diesel. Now it's been at that price for weeks there. Petrol prices have fluctuated, diesel price stayed stagnant. Now, the end of last week was $2 a litre, and like I said, now it's $2.37. So that's an increase of 51 cents a litre since the start of this time last week. Right, so since this time last week, it's 51 cents a litre extra. So that sounds a lot, yeah, okay. What's it do for this truck? So that means for a return run from Sydney to Brisbane and back for this truck now costs, like one trip, now costs an extra $500. Just let that sink in.
It's Monday afternoon and it's time to leave. He kisses his wife and climbs into the seat. The engine growls to life like a restless beast. Another week of miles till he's back at peace. Rolling down the highway, chasing that line. Every mile's a memory he's left behind. The road don't love you and it sure don't quit. It's just him and his rig and the miles he makes with it. The stereo crackles with a worn-out tune. His coffee's gone cold, but the night feels new. The stars above whisper like old friends do. Lonely's a companion when the job owns you, and he hums to the tires, they answer in a choir. Rolling down the highway, chasing that line. Every mile's a memory he's left behind. The road don't love you and it sure don't quit. It's just him and his rig and the miles he makes with it.
So I've just got the Ballina. Bloody microphone's having trouble attaching with the bloody camera again. I've got to manually connect it. So I've just got the Ballina. I want to go in, use the amenities, grab a cuppa. I'm only a couple of hours out. What is it? It's just after 5 AM. So we'll be up there about 7:30. So I'll go and get this done. By the time I get back, my 15 minutes should be up and I'll be able to skedaddle. Ugh. So we're all good to go. Ringing to Nick again. G'day mate, thanks for the chat. It's always good to catch up with you, buddy. Yeah, so a little over 2 hours out, or around 2 hours out for me. It'll be over 2 hours just for the simple reason I'm going into traffic. And like some of these people parked too far out. Nearly took his mirror out with the back trailer. So there's Nick. See you, brother. Yeah, so put the camera back out there. Yeah, so we'll be a couple of hours out from in there. Let's bore it up. Bugger. We'll be right. We haven't got to stop. Fuck, you spilt me freaking coffee. I thought I'd drink enough out of it to stop doing that. Well, that's what that rag's there for. Clean up my freaking mess. Alrighty, let's get motoring and get our butt up here. Finish the rest of this job for the day.
Chasing that line, every mile's a memory he's left behind. The road don't love you and it sure don't quit. It's just him and his rig and the miles he makes with it. In the mirrors, lights fade like a disappearing dream. His kids' laughter echoes in the engine's beat. A postcard life with no return stamp. But the wheels keep turning for this truck driving man.
Someone's day started off shit. People going to win here. That's Dome Company. Both tow trucks are from the same mob. So, yeah, well, we're almost there.
Copy, Danmore and 3. Schumann's are just coming in the yard now. 68, 569. We'll pick you back up.
Morning, mate. Bloody good. I must say, all the guys, the tuggies and everything that work for Direct, they're all awesome, you know, absolute freaking legends. Some of the other places I've carted out of, they wouldn't even give you the time of day. You know, these guys all good. That's why I like working with this mob, you know. I've made friends with the drivers and stuff over the time I've been here. It's yeah, they're just I don't know what it is. This place is just so different to all the other joints we've carted out of over the time. And they are turn the aircon off so the fan will go off. I don't know what it is. They're a different crew, and they're all happy to talk to you. All happy to say g'day. You know, you drive the yard, you get away from some of the guys that are even just loading the trailers, you know, like most of the other joints, holy shit, talk about bloody, you know, just being sad sacks. But, yeah, no, this mob's a great bunch of blokes. And ladies. Some of the birds that got up here driving the forklifts are awesome. They don't muck around, they hook in, they get the job done. Yeah, so I like this crew. Alright, I'm going to go onto the corner here, park up, and I'm going to grab some breakfast, and then I'm going to flick off round to the park, sign off, and chimmy tucker, and then I'll I can't park up in the corner here. Alright, I'm going to have to go up and do a U-turn. Yeah, I'm going to, oh, I can park on the corner here. He's left. That was good timing. Yeah, park up, grab me tucker, and I'll leave it and go night-eyes. Wake up a bit later and I'll cook me lunch dinner. Alright, you mob, I'll talk to you a bit later. Alright, you mob, it's time for tucker. So today, and it'll be on Friday too, I got a slab of barramundi I'm going to cook. So I'm going to get this on the go. Me clicker on the starter is buggered on this thing, so get that heat up, get the skin nice and crispy on this thing, and yeah, we'll have some barra salad. So not a bad day up here today, actually. They said it was supposed to be about 30 degrees. It doesn't feel like it. And the flies aren't here. Oops. It says it's 29, so it just doesn't feel like it. Alright, let's slip this into here. Get that going. Through the magic of editing, dinner's served, and the friggin' flies have turned up on cue. Go away, you bastards. Yeah, they can smell how good the tucker is, I suppose you could say. I'm going to sit here, enjoy this. I got barramundi, sprouts, salad, with a little bit of an Asian dressing over the top of it. So I'm going to have this. I've got a bucket over there that I've gone down and got some water so I can clean up the stuff afterwards, give everything a wash up, and then I might go for a wander. Alright. Listen to this. Crispy skin. Crispy skin barra. Good stuff. Alright, I'm going to have a chow town. So I've struck a problem. I was just going to do a bit more recording here. And the bloody microphone will not connect to the camera. It doesn't matter what I do, it won't connect. So, I'm just going to show you. I've got a collapsible tub. It's a little bit on the rat shit side because it's grown some holes. But this is how I wash my gear up. I've got some dishwashing liquid I chuck in it. I've got a bucket over there that I can go and collect water. And I just chuck it in there and give it a wash up. Everything's all nice and clean. Better throw some more cold water in that so I don't burn the crap out of my fingers. And I'm really only washing up my fry pan because I used paper plate and wooden knife and fork, or bamboo. So I'm going to finish doing this, tidy everything up, wipe down my little stove, and then I'm going to nick off and go for a wander. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. If you've stayed this long, thank you very much for tuning in, and much appreciated. The rest of the week's going to be much the same as this. So, that sounds cool. Yeah, anyway, alright guys, stay safe, and I'll catch you next trip. Argosy. Alright, see yous.